Hey everyone, Banditha here with another stream episodes of Agatha Christie, the ABC Murders. So just to recap of where we were last time, our case A, Asher, the lady Asher was found dead in her tobacco shop. We're trying to figure out who murdered her. So we started getting some clues solving the crime of who murdered her, which led to case B. We found Betty dead on the beach, and we finished talking with her sister Megan, and now we have to question Betty's fiance, Donald Frazier. So we're going to continue on into seeing who are murdering these ladies, and looks like A, B, Betty, and of course probably C is going to be someone else. So let's get started, and we're going to go question the fiance. Some objects could be modified. So we will take a look of what we have so far. This is her sister Megan. We've already checked her out last time. So let's see. Objective: question Donald Frazier. That's Betty's fiance. We're on our way to do that. And this is our notebook. Here's the suspect. He works in an estate agent's. He is Betty Bernard's fiance. He was jealous and had a quick temper. So that's our notebook from this current case. And that's from our previous case, Alex Asher. But right now, we're trying to find who Betty's killer is and why is it linked. All right, so we gotta make sure we complete that little gray cell. All right, let's go find Donald. All right. I don't remember where we're going to question him at. Congratulations, this trophy is part of your collection, double gear. Okay.
You've seen Fraser, Hastings. What is your feeling?
He's a big chap. Fragile isn't exactly the word that springs to mind. I talked to his landlady before seeing him. She went to bed at 11. Fraser wasn't home yet.
Yeah. Megan Barnard said he's a reserved character but with a nasty temper. We will see if this is the case.
We definitely will. Okay.
This is definitely where the photo I found in the hut was taken.
Yep, something green is lighting up. Let's see what that is. Okay, nothing yet. So how are we supposed to find him? I have no clue. Maybe go over here somewhere. I think we've already been over here. That's the shop where she worked at, I believe. The Ginger Cat Restaurant. Ooh.
I fear that this case is far from being solved.
Come on, Poirot. You'll find the killer.
Certes. But how many times will he kill before I do?
Yeah. Good question. Let's see. Over here, please.
Bexhill is a pretty little seaside resort with elegant architecture, although personally I prefer more modern buildings.
So do we go back? Is he at the Ginger Cat? I guess we can go in there and try and see what's going on. Uh-oh. Forgive the drop frames. I don't know what's going on. Probably too many people on the network. Sorry about that. that's bad. It's never been that bad. Sheesh. Okay. Oy vey. Hold on. Okay, guys, sorry about that. Got disconnected there for a minute. Right now I'm still looking for Donald. I believe this is him. Let's talk to him and see.
How do you do, Mr. Fraser?
You Hercule Poirot. Mr. Hastings said you wanted to speak to me.
Yes. I know that it may not be the right time, but I would like to ask you a few questions.
Information added in Perot's notebook about Donald Fraser. Let's check him out and see what...
This man looks suspicious.
Observation time. Bags under his eyes. Crumped clothes.
Donald Fraser is in a terrible state. As
Yeah.
if he hadn't slept all night. And he's drinking White Horse.
Apologies for earlier. Connected back. All right. So our notebook is updated. He likes White Horse whiskey. All right, let's continue and talk to him.
Tell me that it's a mistake. That Betty isn't dead.
Sadly, your lady friend has been murdered, Mr. Fraser.
Oh, Betty, if only you'd listened.
Listened.
If she had listened to you, she would still be alive. Should I take that to be a confession?
With that sort of thinking, you must send a lot of innocent men to prison. Under different circumstances, I might even find you amusing, sir.
It's no time for amusement, Mr.
Attitude,
Fraser. It is time
attitude.
to find your fiance's killer. Did you know what her plans were for the evening?
She said she was having dinner with her sister.
Yet, Megan only returned to Bexhill this morning, Mr. Fraser.
I didn't know.
Right. May I ask you what you were doing yesterday evening?
I spent the evening working.
Your colleagues can confirm this?
No, I often take work home with me.
Interesting.
Therefore, you have no alibi, Mr. Fraser.
That's right. But that doesn't make me a murderer, Mr. Poirot. I would like you to leave now, please.
What?
Ah, I knew I'd find you here, Poirot. I thought the victim's young man was here.
Yes, is all yours, Chief Inspector. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
So, did he have a motive? Let's see. He doesn't have an alibi. Nope, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. What? Okay. Does Donald have a motive? I think I already tried this one. That didn't work. No. 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 None of these, huh? Okay, well, if that's not part of it. Okay, well, let's try. He was a violent man. Oh, come on. Ah. Donald had a motive for killing Bellies. Jealousy. Does Donald have an alibi? No, he does not. He most certainly does not have an alibi. May have been at the beach and have killed Betty. Does Donald have a motive for all the murders? He loved her? Donald may have killed Betty, but he does not have a motive for Mrs. Archer. Ah, Asher's murder. That's true. We don't know the connection between him and Mrs. Asher from the first case. Got some trophies. Cool. 5 ego points. Cool. Return to the crime scenes. And... okay, so update the notebook. He has no alibi for the evening of the murder. He was jealous and had a quick temper. He likes White Horse whiskey. Alright, so we got those. So we need to return to the crime scene. Again, excuse the drop frames. I'm still here. Sorry for the disconnection earlier. Network
Fraser
might be
doesn't
busy
have an
today.
alibi and he's
Let's
extremely
listen.
jealous.
You are very skilled at summing up.
And yet you haven't asked Jap to arrest him.
It is too soon. But I agree. Without the letters announcing the crimes, Fraser would already be behind bars.
Yeah.
Bon, I think we have enough elements. Let's reconstruct the events at the scene of the crime.
Alright, reconstruction of
I
the
can't
crime.
imagine how the murderer wasn't seen, though. Surely she must have struggled.
Let us try and imagine the scene.
Nope, I haven't seen the trophies yet. Okay, time to reconstruct the scene. Let's get on it.
The killer and the victim are walking on the beach. Miss Betty has a bag, a belt around her waist, and carries her shoes in her hand. Both of them walk slowly to hut number 5.
Advance.
Both of them walk slowly to hut number 6.
Oh crap, what was the hut number that we went to?
Miss Betty enters the hut.
Okay.
She leaves without her belongings.
Yep,
Then
her
she
purse
hides
was
her coat.
found. Ah, yes. I remember now. It's coming to me. Is it time to remove the belt? Or should I
They keep
advance?
walking. Then she removes her belt.
The murderer moves behind her and then attacks her by surprise.
Ooh.
The body falls, lifeless, on the sand.
Everything appears to match the crime scene, mon cher Hastings. That is exactly what happened.
Okay. Success. Nice. First try. Cool.
Without the ABC, we might have suspected Mr. Asher and Mr. Fraser. But by timing his crimes, the murderer is making sure he's accused. In a way, it is very generous of him.
Generous? The murderer seduced Betty in order to lure her to the beach and kill her.
Indeed, the young woman was certainly careless, but not stupid enough to follow a stranger.
Exactly.
What are you planning to do, Poirot?
Return to London, mon cher Hastings.
We have to go back to London. Exactly. I agree. Like, why would she follow a stranger? It must be, is it someone she knew, someone she met, she had previous relations with? That must be, you know. All right, back to London we go. It must be someone she's had previous relations with. That's all I can think of. But what's the connection to Mrs. Asher?
Right, back to London. There is nothing more
That
for us
is
to do
the
here.
question. And we don't know Donald's connection to Mrs. Asher, so it couldn't be him. Could it?
Jap has decided to reveal details to the
August
press.
30th,
The
1935.
alphabet merger
Perot's
is now
apartment in
famous.
London.
It is not a bad idea. The more people who know, the greater our chances of finding out something of interest.
Poirot, I have a bad feeling.
Bad feeling indeed. Uh-oh, another letter under the door.
Poor Mr. Poirot, not so good at these little criminal matters as you thought yourself, are you? Rather past your prime, perhaps?
Wow.
Let us see if you can do any better this time. This time, it's an easy one. Churston on the 30th. Do try and do something about it. It's a bit dull having it all my own way, you know. Good hunting. Ever yours, ABC.
Quite the cocky one he is, or she is.
Good hunting. Did you hear that, Poirot? The murderer seems to be taking it all as a game, a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
He will strike on 30th in Churston. We must warn Scotland Yard.
What is the date? I don't even know.
By the way, Hastings, what day is it?
Ah, it is the
Well,
30th.
looking at the calendar, it's the 30th.
It may
time
be
to
too
lose.
late.
We must prepare our suitcases for Churston.
Mon Dieu, it is already 10 o'clock. I will call Scotland Yard immediately.
We need to go. Call Scotland Yard. Where's the phone? I think the phone was over here. Where's his desk? Oh, there it is.
Hello, chap. We received a new letter from ABC in the 10 o'clock post.
Where and when?
In Churston. Today.
Today? I'll inform the population immediately.
I'll check the train times. Call me back.
Oy vey. Prepare to leave for Churston. Did I already look at that? Oh, okay, that's just...
Daily Flicker, July the 26th, 1935. The Bexhill Horror. Young maid strangled on the beach. Killer struck at midnight. Daily Flicker, July the 26th, 1935.
Oh, I was trying to get the other one.
Daily Flicker, July the 26th. Daily Flicker.
Oh, there we go.
July 30, 1935. ABC affair, no progress. The alphabet murderer is still on the run. Ever since the police found the connection between the Bexhill and Andover affairs, the inquiry has barely progressed. In this issue, we are publishing provocative letters sent by the killer to Hercule Poirot. Unfortunately, they have not yet helped to find him.
Unfortunately. Okay. Is there anything else we need to do?
It is not a good time.
Okay.
Hastings, what you are doing is an absolute disaster. That is no way to pack suitcases.
Heavens, we must hurry. We have to get to Churston before the murder.
We may be too late.
You're right, Hastings. It is an emergency.
At last, Poirot, you're being reasonable. Poirot, you were right. I've just consulted the ABC guide. There's no hurry. The next train doesn't leave till 11:45.
Ah.
You see, there is no need to hurry. We will not be in Charleston until tomorrow morning.
After the murder.
the murder.
Exactly. We're going to be too
But
late.
why has the murderer warned us so late? It's not what he usually does. Did he do it on purpose?
Probably.
Very good question, Hastings. We should also compare the letter we have just received with the other two. Although I have very little doubt about what we will find.
Yeah. Now we have to compare the letters. Alright, let's see what we find.
Poor Mr. Poirot. Not so good at these little criminal matters as you thought yourself, are you? Rather past your prime, perhaps? Let us see if you can do any better this time. This time it is an easy one. Cheston on the 30th. Do try and do something about it. It is a bit dull having it all my own way, you know? Good hunting. Ever yours, ABC.
Alright. Is there anything on the back? Nope. Just a letter. Okay. Where are the other letters?
Poor Mr. Poirot.
No, we don't need to read this again. Where's the other letters? Hold on a minute. No. I think it's on his desk, right?
It is not a good time.
Okay, so how am I supposed to get the other letters? No, 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 no,
Poor
no,
Mr.
no, no.
Poirot.
Oh man, I forgot how to hold on. No. How am I supposed to get the other letters? I forgot how to do that. Is there another way? No,
Poor
don't.
Mr. Poirot.
We don't need to read that again. Crap, I forgot how to compare. Ugh. What was the... I don't remember the, crap. I don't remember the... Or do I have to go... Where are the other letters, now that I think about it?
In his haste, Hastings tore the envelope.
Alright, there we go. The address written on this envelope is wrong. The killer wrote White Horse Mansion. Is it a mistake? Oh, I can't turn it any other way. Not known at White Horse Mansions and White Horse Court. Try White Haven Mansions. I wasn't able to. Oh, so what even let me do?
Poor Mr. Poirot.
No. How do we compare? crap. I'm stuck. But where are the other letters? I could have swore we had it.
I lock my revolver in this drawer. I've not.
Yeah, I get it. Or maybe talk to Mr. Hastings.
Hastings, it would appear that you are getting slightly thin on top.
Wow, that's
Really?
rude.
I hadn't noticed.
Rude. Where do we put the other letters? Wow.
We've missed the 6:45 train, but we have plenty of time to catch the night train.
Mm-hmm. Hastings hunting. What does that have to do with anything?
Hastings' photo album. He is very proud of his bag.
Okay. That had nothing to do with anything. We're trying to compare the letters, but where are the letters? I'm not getting what is going on. Oy vey. Where are the other letters? That's what I'm wondering.
Right.
Finally.
Let us compare this new letter
I thought I
with
clicked
the
on that
second one.
before. Gosh. Okay.
Let us examine this more closely.
The eyes are still the same.
Certain characters in the two letters may have similar defects. Yes, this eye is weird. Right. Let us compare this with the other letter. Yes, the eye characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects.
Could have swore I clicked the
I
table
have to
earlier.
find some other similar defects to confirm my theory. Yes, the A appears to be quite unusual. Right. Let us compare this with the other letter. That's right. The A characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. I have to find some other similar defects to confirm my theory. No, I already established that the letter I was crushed in the two letters. I have to find some other similar defects to confirm my theory.
Wait a minute. Where is the, is that the only one? Which one was I looking at?
Let us examine the characters in this word. Right. Let us compare this with the other letter. No, this character does not appear to have any defects. Let us examine another word.
All right.
Let us examine the characters in this word.
Wait, I didn't touch anything.
Right. Let us compare this with the other letter.
I didn't mean to do that.
Let us examine the characters in this word.
No.
Right. Let us compare this with the other letter.
Hold on. They have... Oh, wait. What about...
Certain characters in...
Let's try this one.
Let us examine the characters in this word.
I think what I'm looking for is
Right.
the...
Let us compare this with the... Nothing to report for these characters. Let us examine another
The way
word.
he does his apostrophe is backwards, but it won't let me click the only apostrophe. Hold on, let me see. It's an easy one. Interesting on the 30th. Trying to do something about it. It's a bit time. Oh yeah, I forgot the W's is all worn.
The W is not printed properly.
Exactly.
Right. Let us compare this with the other letter.
W's.
Of course, the W characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. My theory was right. These two letters were written with the same typewriter.
Typewriter.